Welcome back to MMA Oddsbreaker. I'm Frank Trigg. That is Nah'Shon Burrell getting ready to fight War Machine March 14th on Bellator MMA, and of course can be seen on Spike TV. First, Nah'Shon, does the antics and the craziness of War Machine actually factor into him as part of his game plan and part of the training camp? Like, do you pay attention to all of his antics?
Nah, I feel sorry for him, man. All that talking means nothing, nothing.
Is it tough fighting a guy that you know is unhinged? He's a little bit off kilter. You're never sure what you're going to get when he comes out and fight because you never really know what you're going to get in the interviews.
No, not really. It makes it easier to fight a guy that you really don't like. It's easy for me.
His style is very simple. He comes out, he throws hard and heavy. He doesn't adjust his style much. He hasn't improved much over the years. Obviously, with his prison stint, he couldn't improve while he was in prison. But even on the outside, he really hasn't done much to get any better as far as the ground game goes, the stand-up game. But he is coming in with a little bit more power and a little bit more speed in his hand game. Have you adjusted for that fact during your training camp? And have you brought anybody in specifically to mimic War Machine style?
Nah, not really. I'm just focusing on improving my game, working on movement, different angles, and improving my ground game and my wrestling. So, really don't game plan for him, just improve myself.
Are you still training in Philadelphia?
Yeah.
And who's your
cross training? Cross training in Boston too.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're going to Boston as well. Okay.
Yeah.
What portion of your training camp do you do in Philadelphia, and what portion do you do in Boston? Like, what are you going to each place?
Most of it is done in Philly, and I'll do like a week or two sometimes in Boston.
Okay. Where do you go when you're in Boston? What do you train at?
I forgot the name of the gym actually. What's the name of that? Y Crew.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And who's the head guy over there that trains with you? Who's the head instructor there?
The head instructor is Tom Allen. John Allen.
John Allen. Okay.
I'm bad with names. Faces, I know faces. I'm bad with names.
Trust me, it's a common thing with fighters. Everything we know you look like, but who the hell your name? I don't know. I can't figure it out. So don't worry about it.
Yeah.
And then what about in Philadelphia? Who are you training with in Philadelphia?
A bunch of you wouldn't know any of the guys. Unsung heroes.
Now, why is that? Because MMA is getting so much bigger and so much better, and obviously it's Philadelphia. It's got a pretty good pull for guys that want to train out there, and obviously it's an old school boxing city. How come MMA hasn't really grabbed onto that space where it's guys are more and more big name guys are going to be staying there and starting to train there? How come it's still the unsung hero and the guys that we haven't heard of?
That is a good question. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place.
That's all right.
That is a good question. I could not answer it. There's a good guys, in Philly that's, really not getting the attention, but, hopefully that'll change as the moves. Thank you.
There needs to be a situation where you get a bigger name guy stays put. You're obviously one of the bigger name guys now because you're fighting on Bellator. It's it's going to be seen on TV, so it makes it a lot easier. But there's got to be some position where these guys are staying put and making it so that you get cities all of a sudden like Albuquerque.
You're breaking up a little.
So you have cities like Albuquerque and cities like LA, and they have these big fight teams in them. It makes sense. So, how are you approaching this fight? You said you're trying to just improve yourself. How are you approaching this fight? Are you approaching it from a stand-up game, a cardio game, a strength game? Like, which side are you doing this from?
All of it. I feel like anywhere it goes, I'm prepared. It doesn't matter to me. Of course, I want to stand and bang, but I'm prepared for any aspect of the game.
All right, Nah'Shon, thanks for coming out and taking a couple minutes with us here at MMA Oddsbreaker. Appreciate it. Good luck coming up here against War Machine.
Thank you.
It's going to be a great fight. Ladies and gentlemen, this fight's going to stay on its feet for the most part. It's going to be swinging in heavy hands. Somebody's going to go home asleep. That's how this fight's going to end.
I'm hoping it's him.
I like it. All right, Nah'Shon, take care. Have a good day.
Thank you.